Number 14, we have an absolute value, but we must isolate that absolute value first. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to divide by 2 on both sides. That now isolates the 2n plus 3 less than 9. So it isolates it. Now we can deal with it. So we're going to deal with the positive piece as we always do, and then the negative piece, the opposite of that piece. Now, we must think, is this an or an and? Because it's an inequality. Less than. So we know this is an and. So it's going to be between 2 points. It's going to be less than 9 feet away from where the center is. So we want to be close to it. So we're going to be between 2 points. So I'm going to minus 3, 2n less than 6, divide by 2. N is less than 3. Over here, we will start always divide by -1. That will always give us back the inside. The sign will be flipped, and that'll be negative. That's always going to happen. A lot of people have you just jump to that step, but I want to know why it happens. Okay, so my marker's not working, sorry. -n minus 3, -12, divide by 2, divided by +2, so nothing flips. So it's n is greater than 6. So we have n is less than 3 and n's bigger than -6. That means n is between the two numbers. Number 15, straightforward. N minus 8 bigger than -9, right? Well, wait a second. I've got to pay attention when it's a negative, special case. You've got to make sure you pay attention instead of jumping right to this. It's a special case. So we got to say, hey, either everybody's working or nobody's working. Absolute value is always positive. So whatever we get here is going to be positive. How often is that going to be bigger than -9? How often is +10 bigger than -9? +3 bigger than -9? This always happens. That means there's an infinite number of solutions. All real numbers work here. No matter what we plug in, it's going to work. Next one, go right at it. -2n plus 3 bigger than 11. Greater. That tells me it's an or. The opposite of this -2n plus 3 greater than 11. Solve here. -3 minus 3. -2n bigger than 8. I'm going to get n is bigger than -4. No, we got to flip the sign because we divided by a negative. Okay. Over here, you could distribute it through this time, but we'll just do as we always do. Divide by -1. I get -2n plus 3. Sign will flip. -11. Take away 3. Take away 3. Less than -14. Divide by -2, and now the sign will flip back. This is an or, so you can just leave it like that. N is less than -4 or greater than 7.